In this video, we will be going over chart spacing. There are several options for adjusting the horizontal and vertical spacing on the chart. The simplest way is to use the mouse to drag either the time axis, if you're looking for horizontal spacing, or the price axis for vertical spacing. Now, in order to change the vertical spacing, you need to move your mouse or hover your mouse on the space between the price labels and the chart. So it would be in between these two vertical lines here. You'll notice that the cursor changes into a 2-arrow cursor. If you left click and drag up, you'll compress the price axis. If you left click and drag down, you'll expand the price axis, and this is all from the center point of the price axis. Now you can add space to the top of the chart by moving your mouse near the top of the chart and left clicking down, and you'll notice that you're adding space to the top. And the same with the bottom. If you move your cursor at the bottom, the price axis, then left click and up, you are now adding space to the bottom of the chart. Now you can also change the spacing horizontally by moving the mouse to the time axis until it turns to a double arrow again. If you left click and drag to the left, you're going to expand the bars, and if you left click and drag to the right, you'll compress the bars, which will allow you to bring in more data. Other spacing options are available via the Configure Preferences menu. Now if you go over to Chart Settings, you'll notice here that you have top inset in pixels and bottom inset in pixels. So if I were to change this, let's say to 300, and this to 300, and click Apply, what this will do is for all new charts, it will add 300 pixels from the top of the window border to the top high on the chart, and then from the bottom chart border to the low on the chart. So if I were to open a new chart here, you'll notice now that I have 300 pixels between this low and the chart border, and 300 pixels between this high and the top chart border. You can also change from the chart settings. You'll also notice here display bars listed as a percentage, and this represents the amount of, or the percentage of space taken up by the bars on the chart. So the lower the percentage, then the more leading space you're going to have to the right of the chart. So right now, if I were to change this to 50, click Apply, click OK. Again, let's try a new chart. You'll notice here it's 50%, and you have 50% leading space here. Okay, so that's chart spacing for this video, and we'll see you in the next.